Here it is. Episode 9.
Oh, God.
We're going live. Did you like that solo?
I did. Can you sing it again? Nope.
We're going live. Episode 9. Let's talk about it. Episode 9. We tried to tell you last night it was coming.
Yeah.
It was coming, and it is coming hard tonight. Back in the man cave, because the COVID is gone.
Kenneth Copeland blew it away.
Blowing away.
Kenneth Copeland blew it away. COVID-19.
Listen, we're happy to be here. You've got me. I'm Jeff Williford. Don't look me up. 18 or older to look for my Facebook profile. We've got Caleb, the man, the myth, the legend, co-host. Caleb, give us the one big thought that you have for tonight and for today. Nothing?
Can I tell a joke?
You can tell a joke.
Kyle, can I tell a joke?
I'll give you permission.
What kind of bees produce milk?
What kind of bees produce milk? I
Boobies.
Oh, Kyle knew that one already.
Yeah, he did.
I love it. Kyle, the intern, is here for episode 9. He's always here, but this is episode 9. It's a special one. Kyle, what's your one big thing for tonight?
Well, since we're on the dad jokes, here we go. What do you call a pile of cats?
What do you call a pile of cats? What is it?
I know where my mind goes on this, and I know that's not the right thing.
Okay.
Meowton.
Man,
A meowton.
hey, can we start the podcast with dad jokes every single time?
Let's do it. That's our
Because
new thing.
Podjacks.
Podjacks. It's like a pump jack.
Dad jokes? Dad jokes. I just made my first drink.
So I've got I'll start out. I was going to have a thought, but I'll start out with a joke that I've actually had published in a national magazine when I was in like 3rd grade. You ready to hear it?
Who has these? Who has this resume?
I've
This
got
kind of
a
resume.
copy of it at my mom.
Okay,
I'll
let's go.
find it and send you a picture
Okay.
tomorrow.
I want to hear it.
Why does a football player never get hot? Because he has a lot of fans. Oh, come on. I had that printed.
For the worst joke ever? Or what?
In
I was
third
in 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade. That's a good pun.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We could have a lot of fun with this, you know? No?
You're
No.
quiet, God.
I'm still going. Well, we're glad you're here. I know we've got people watching. It's Friday night. You may be thinking, why aren't you doing it on Sunday? You guys are not on schedule. Sunday night, I've got a thing. I've got a thing with people. I never go to things with people, so I've got to go do this. My wife, Sweet D's, making me go. All the kids are going to be there. Tomorrow night, you may be thinking, why not Saturday night? Well,
I don't want to do it on Saturday night.
Caleb doesn't want to do it on Saturday night. Kyle's got... I wish y'all could see Kyle the intern right now.
Holy crap. How? Yeah, y'all got to see this guy.
He's got... we're going to post some new pictures. Hopefully tonight, I don't know, we may go to the park and take some pictures on the swing set.
I think it's going to be dark.
That was a surprise photo shoot.
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell anybody.
Am I not? Man, Kyle thinks I have a bad time with secrets. There you go. That was it. I just told it.
What'd you do this week?
This week, I worked from home most of the week. Hashtag COVID. Can we start calling it COVID-20? Because like the whole year has been taken up by this pretty much. It barely happened in 19. That's why it's called 19, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
No, I don't know that.
But no, anyway, this week, I worked from home. Started a new dynasty on NCAA football. Kyle?
Is that a game?
Yeah, it's an old PlayStation 3 game, a college football video game. The last one they made was the 2014 version, so I started that up again. But it's updated rosters. Very exciting.
What?
Yeah.
I've never played video games. I can't even play. My daughter wanted me to get on, what is the game that she wanted me? Some kind of...
GameCube.
No, Roblox?
Roblox, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox.
She wanted me. It took me 30 minutes to figure out how to get on there. I played it for a total of 3 seconds, and I was like, I'm out. I can't play them. I can't play video games.
What is it? Why can't you play it?
Uh,
You have the attention span of a baby chihuahua or something. Like literally every 20, not even 20 seconds, every second and a half, you got there he goes. He's playing with the TV again. Kyle, now you're talking. See, you're talking to like I'll play. I don't play, all the time. But when I get in a mood or a kind of a thing, I'll play. I've played all week. Every night I've played all week. Kyle here, I think Kyle the intern's a video game guy.
Are you a gamer? Is that what it's called?
He's a gamer.
I'll play some video games, but I use it to talk to all my buddies from college.
What is your handle?
KWB25.
KWB25. If you see that online, playing the
Little PS4.
PS4 Rocket League.
Is
It's a
that
good
the
game?
new-
It's good stuff.
Have you ever thought about being on radio?
No. I've got a podcast.
You should start a podcast
I appreciate it.
because you have
Wait, we got a podcast.
you have a radio voice. I feel like Jeff, like when you just said, what was your game thing?
Rocket League.
PS4 Rocket League.
No, your name.
KWB.
KWB.
25.
Yeah, KWB.
Welcome to KWB 25. I see we got Marilyn Morgan Gunter watching us. Marilyn Morgan and I sang together in our junior year at the Coronation in Lindale. That's your thought of the week. So we got a big show. We ain't worried about lined up tonight. We announced it last night. We had to go live to let you know. This is the most important show we've ever done.
Well, I figured some things out this week, Jeff.
Well, should we just lead off with it? What you figured out this week, or do you want to let the suspension?
So my brother and I have been driving around a lot this week in Louisiana, as we do every week.
Yep.
And y'all listen, we figured out that he said, there hasn't really been any. We've had we had a mild winter.
Yeah.
We've had a mild summer.
Yeah, it hadn't been too bad.
No. And we've had no major, storms really like we normally do. Like the hurricane season was pretty mild so far. Nothing major has happened this year except COVID.
You're right.
And has anybody ever seen The Truman Show?
Yeah, I've been to the town where they filmed it. There in Florida.
So it's a true story.
Well, I don't know if it's a true story. They just filmed it there.
No, they're doing it now.
Really?
That's where we are. We're in that. That's what's going on right now.
We're all getting filmed and.
Dude, I mean, think about
everything's
everything that happens. Okay, first of all, the government controls the weather. We all know that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that, right?
What makes you think they control the weather? They have a machine that can make a tornado.
No, bro. It's on the internet.
The Navy does it. They go out there with their
No,
big
there
fans.
you can. No, there's like a. They in the Olympics when it was somewhere they made it snow. What is that? China?
I don't know. Yeah.
In the Olympics,
They made snow and stuff.
They made it snow.
Yeah. Did they?
Yeah, using some kind of chemical or something. It's on the internet. Look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, look it up, Kyle.
Okay.
You can make it snow. You can make it rain. Like I used to make it rain back in the day, boy. All right. That was back in that 2010 oil field.
Oh boy, you were $100 a barrel.
Dude, yeah, $100 a barrel. I mean,
You were buying
whatever I wanted.
Texas Roadhouse every night.
Whatever I wanted, man.
Yep.
Everything I wanted, I bought it. And here we are.
But so how else do they control that? Do you think they have like stations because the weather's different? If it's snowing in New York, it's not snowing here.
I'm telling you right now. How do you know? It's all a big thing. That's what I want to tell everybody.
Caleb was right. It was a 2018 Winter Olympics.
Sodium something?
Depended on 98% man-made, like the snow was 98% man-made.
And it actually snowed.
They probably had machines blowing it out or something.
No, it was like some kind of chemical they used, and I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And man, you think about things that have happened right now. You just think all of a sudden now we've got this COVID stuff, and then all of a sudden we're gonna have now we got aliens popping up everywhere.
No, that's something we talked about last week. Was those aliens popping up? Do you think it's because they're trying to take your mind off what's going on in the government, like the stuff they're doing, or you just think it's just kind of like on Truman Show? It was just a show. It was so everyone would watch and be entertained.
How do we know people aren't watching us? Well, I mean, I know people are watching.
Well, I know
us.
no one's watching us now.
Right? No, nobody watches this crap. But I'm talking about how do you know, Jeff? I mean, okay,
We don't.
just all. I mean, you remember back in the day?
Yeah.
We used to people used to make fun of okay, how do these news people find the dumbest redneck
Yeah.
to interview about something that looks just like Kyle is dressed right now? By the way,
We had a picture. I wish we could show it.
yeah,
He texted us that picture.
I know he did.
We can put it up to the camera.
But those guys are becoming. They were right. You know,
Yeah.
they were right. They were
Yeah.
It was all right. I mean, the aliens are real.
Yeah.
We talked about aliens last week, and I mean, it's a real thing.
So they control the weather. You think they're controlling? I know we don't want to get too much on the COVID. Do you think they're controlling the COVID?
Yeah, probably. No.
No. Yes and no.
I'm not real sure.
This is coming from a guy. Can I just throw this out there?
Yeah.
He believes the Earth is flat. Am I right? Or have you changed your mind on that?
I may or may not subscribe to a Facebook page that talks about flat Earth. I don't believe that the Earth is flat.
What do you believe?
I like to mess with people with the Earth. How do you know the Earth isn't flat? Have you ever seen it
Have I ever seen it? No.
in person?
No, I've never been in space.
Well, I look at a little fraction of the Earth every day.
And that looks flat.
No.
Maybe they're right.
There's just things to think about, Jeff.
Does it scare you that they could be controlling everything?
No, it doesn't really affect
Do you think
me
they
either.
planned for you to have 2 kids and all that?
Mm-mm.
Put it in your mind to do that, or
No, God did that.
God did it? Good. Well, I mean, I think there's times when, there's definitely things we can't explain.
Tell me this, though. I got
Okay.
another one. Tell me this. How come every time, if me and you are sitting in you and I,
Use guys.
if we're sitting in a room, and I'm talking about, man, I saw this this fuzzy purple phone case the other day,
No.
and that fuzzy purple phone case was amazing. And then when I get on my social media, there pops a fuzzy purple phone case.
Cookies.
Cookies.
It's cookies. That's what it's called. Have you ever seen that when the site says, "Oh yeah,
But
you
cookies-
accept the cookies"?
Cookies listen to you?
I think so. I do that too. I search for something on my phone and then it shows up on my Facebook.
But
Now-
you talk about it, though.
It's the man controlling it.
Now I want some cookies, Jeff.
Me too.
That's what
When
they're
you said
called.
Cookies, I was like, what do you mean? What about cookies?
Hey, last week or a few weeks ago, Christina made cookies. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. So, okay. I mean, I guess I believe maybe they might be controlling the weather. I don't know. If they're controlling the weather, if y'all are listening right now, government, could you make it 78 degrees year round? Would that be acceptable?
78 degrees in here right now, I think.
You're always hot though.
And I can't ever get situated in here. All I do the whole day is I'm just trying to get freaking situated in this room. And it kills me.
Why are you so uncomfortable?
I don't know, because my CPAP isn't working, I don't think. I wear a CPAP. I get this freaking CPAP, and I wear the CPAP every night like I'm supposed to.
Good.
The only thing I didn't do, I'm not putting distilled water in it because I don't have any.
They make CPAP water.
I bet they do.
They do.
But
I've seen it at the store. I bought it.
But I'm telling you right now, this freaking CPAP thing, I know this isn't on our list, but dude, it is injuring me. It is legitimately injuring me. I have a bruise underneath my skin.
I know.
It's a full face. And then the back of my head has indentions on it.
Yep. Do you ever wake up with marks on your nose?
Well,
no, you don't have that.
I don't have the
one.
nose pillow. Apparently, they told me I was a mouth breather, and I was like, "Well, that's rude."
That's rude. How
Yeah.
dare you?
That lady said, "Are you a mouth breather?" And I'm like,
That's actually offensive.
what do you mean? Am I a mouth breather? No, I don't think I'm a mouth breather. It didn't. That people say you're a mouth breathing.
That means
redneck.
you're kind of a redneck. Hey, if you're watching, is being called a mouth breather offensive? We want to hear from you because if they called me a mouth breather, you should have just stood up and walked out and said, "How dare you?"
Do you ever want to sit Indian style? Do you?
I do sit Indian
Do
style.
you sit Indian style?
Yeah, I still do.
Kyle,
I can.
do you sit Indian style ever?
Maybe rare, but I think sometimes I do.
Like on a couch, you sit Indian style?
Definitely. Like if I'm like if I'm, this sounds so bad. If I'm cold, which I always am, y'all know that I'm cold. Like right now, I'm fine. But if I'm cold on the couch and I don't want to have a blanket, I'll just sit Indian style and it keeps my legs warm.
Crisscross applesauce.
I think that's what the government forced us
What
to.
are these guys doing though?
That's what the government called us to talk about is the crisscross applesauce, not Indian style.
Do you think that it's manly to sit Indian style?
No, absolutely not. That's why I didn't want to tell you I did it.
Sometimes I sit on a couch in such a way. I'm a big fella.
You are a big guy. What? Tell everyone your size.
Oh, I'm about
Let us guess.
my pant size.
No, just your size, weight and height. Weight and height.
Guess.
I'd say if you can't see him on TV or on the video, I'd say, God, how tall are you? I think
5'9".
I'm taller than you.
5'8.5", 243.
I'm taller than that.
5'10", 270.
There you go. I'm actually about 280. Almost 290 right now, actually.
Well, you carry it all in your beard.
I'm fatter right now than I've ever been. And you know why?
Why?
Because I'm driving to Louisiana every single day.
And you've mentioned the food there.
We go to these places except... Wait, were we... No. Don't get me off this unmanly sitting thing.
I'm not. You're getting off of it.
No, what y'all started talking about what I weighed and everything. And
Well, because you said you're a big guy.
I am.
Okay,
so sometimes
tell
I
me about
catch
how you
myself sitting on the couch in kind of a gay way. Does that make sense? Like I like put
Yeah.
like I don't know how to explain it. Like I like lay like kind of lay like a you see women sitting on couches, kind of.
Like the girl on Titanic when she was like, "Paint me
Yes.
like your French
Yes,
girl,"
yes,
and you
yes.
lay there like that,
Naked too.
like that, just.
But yeah, and I catch myself doing that, and I think about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. But I mean, do you ever? So you sit Indian style? I can't.
Not all the time, but I do.
Do your feet go to sleep?
Yeah, they will. They will go to sleep.
I can't stand
It's
that
probably the diabetes,
paresthesia.
though.
That paresthesia.
Paresthesia. Oh, you used to be a paramedic. You know all these terms.
No, that was a thing that we learned back in a long time ago. That was like you get the needles in your feet, right? Isn't that called paresthesis?
I don't know. What's the so? Would you say the way you sit sometimes on a couch is
It's
the
feminine.
girliest or most feminine thing you do?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What's the what? Okay, let me rephrase. What's the most feminine thing that you do?
Well, I don't know.
We're probably going to lose some followers.
Maybe. I mean, I sit kind of gay on a couch. Can we
That's
say
it?
that?
No, you can't say that.
Yeah, you
I
can.
sit feminine on the couch.
You sit femininely.
Femininely.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the girliest thing I do is.
I would like to see you.
The
sit
most
on the
feminine
couch.
thing that I do.
Yeah. Would you say that's the most feminine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't really know.
It's
I
funny
wish-
you bring it up because now that I think about it, it's probably me sitting Indian style on the couch.
I don't think that's the feminine thing, though.
I don't know. I think it's pretty bad. I think if you saw me sitting there, you'd probably be like, "What are you doing?"
Sitting Indian style.
They taught you that at school, though, so I don't really see that.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're trying to like quiet down, right?
You can do that. I can't because my belly touches my ankles when I do that.
No, Andrea thinks my belly is too big, but I promise you I can sit Indian style.
You should see me and Carson on the road every day. So first of all,
Does he sit Indian style?
no, but like we drive and then like we'll go somewhere and all we're thinking like our job like all we do is eat.
Yeah.
We think about eating like we start out in the morning. We'll go to the Starbucks and get us an iced coffee.
Yep.
That's like
One of them breakfast
17,000 calories.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, come 9 o'clock, we've already been driving like 2 hours. And we're like, oh, what's for lunch?
Yep.
So then we go to these places that all they have is fried foods.
Yeah.
Po' boys
Yeah.
and then we eat. And sometimes, and then when we're done eating, then we complain a lot about our belts touching our bellies and cutting into them. So we'll pull over, we'll undo our belts and adjust. And sometimes Carson will have a puke. Dude, I really hope.
Y'all.
I really hope. Man, I hope some of Carson's friends see this, just so they. And we're talking about Carson Middleton here.
Yeah.
That dude is a puker.
Really?
Oh God.
Is that how he stays so? He looks fit to me. I mean,
He is fat.
Is he?
He's fat. No, he is fit. Carson carries it well. He's got a tall. He's an athlete. He's got a tall torso.
He's a little bit taller. That's what it is.
He's like 6'3". It's all stretched.
If
out.
I was 6'3", I would look. Man, I'd look great.
Me too, but mine's all squatted down together. It's not,
Yeah.
You got to stretch it out.
Yeah, I have a short torso. It makes me look fatter.
So
but I am fat anyway.
So he throws up a lot.
Really? Man, is
The
that a condition or he just does it?
No, it's just a thing that
He just likes to do it.
He gets. Oh, hey Kyle.
What's up?
Somebody just texted me.
Tina, stop texting.
Well,
Welcome.
she was talking about the feminine thing that I do.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It with
Christina said the most
Caleb
feminine
and Jeff
thing,
and Christina.
the most feminine thing that I do is I spend more time picking out your outfits than most women.
Yeah. Is that true?
I think maybe. I don't know. I change clothes a lot sometimes.
How long do you spend on hats, picking out the right hat?
Dude, he's always got a good hat on.
I bought 2 hats today.
Sims, shout out to Sims, back down south.
I'm not shouting out to him because he's not giving me any free hats.
Ooh.
If I had a free hat, then I would say everybody go shop at Back Down South.
But let's be honest, he was a guest. He was our very first guest.
He was, and I will be honest about
it. Was the
his-
worst show we've ever done.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
because of anyone. It just didn't work out. We had people running. We had no mics. We had just horrible things. So hopefully, Sims, when you think about us and think about ever coming back, we'd love free hats.
His store is so freaking cool, man.
I know. I've seen it on Instagram.
It
and
is
stuff.
so cool. The new store is so awesome.
Well, if he watches this, all I want is that rope hat that says "Don't tread on me" with a snake on it. It's an awesome hat.
He's not going to give you one.
He'll give it to me. We'll make it work. I'll give him $20-$30 and he'll give it to me, I guess.
You can have it for that.
So when you're driving in Louisiana, you said you eat a lot of food, fried food,
Terrible food.
gross food, alligator, all that stuff.
No.
What about Chinese food?
No, you knew we were talking about Chinese food tonight.
I'm just
Oh my
leading you
God.
back into it. Do you ever eat Chinese food?
Did you hear the Chinese food story?
I haven't heard it yet.
Let's hear it.
Holy crap, man. Okay,
Sweet
so
D's watching. Sweet D's watching. Make it a good story.
okay, so we go. The whole plan was Carson's buddy Drew is always telling us to go eat at this place in Shreveport called Wings and Rice.
Oh yeah.
It's like an Asian food place, but it's just chicken wings and rice.
But it's Asian chicken wings,
Yeah, I guess.
or is it like
It's Asian people.
buffalo chicken wings and
No,
then
it's like
Asian rice?
it's like chicken wings, like chicken wings.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Wings and Rice, and it is in the ghetto of Shreveport.
Okay.
So we go.
I was gonna say something, but
What?
nothing.
Okay.
Isn't all of Shreveport?
Yeah. But this is the bad part.
Okay.
I mean, it's not.
I'm just kidding. I love Shreveport.
I do too, but I mean, anyway. So we go up there, and Wings and Rice is drive-through only. They're closed due to COVID-19.
The pandemic.
So Carson's like, well, let's just eat in the truck. I'm like, I'm not eating in the truck. No, that's not something I'm going to eat in the truck. Is Wings and Rice.
And he'll probably puke anyway.
So we didn't go. We go to. So our plan is we're in Mansfield every day.
Yeah.
And there's these 2 or 3 restaurants that are in a pretty rough part of Mansfield, which there's not much part of Mansfield that's not rough, but it's like they're almost like backyard barbecues.
Yeah.
Like you look at them and you think that they probably don't allow white people in there,
Yeah.
type of thing. That's my favorite kind of places to go.
It's the best place to go.
Places you would never think about going to, because I mean it literally is like somebody's house.
Hole in the wall. It looks like a hole in the wall.
So our plan is to go there. That's what our plan is. We're gonna go to that place, like some kind of backyard barbecue place or something. Anyway, long story, they're closed. So we go through there. So then we have nothing else to eat. There's only like 3 or 4 restaurants in Mansfield, and I keep telling Carson like, dude, I used to go to this back in the day. I used to go eat this Chinese food place there in Mansfield. It was pretty good, right by the hotel. And he's like, no, I'm not eating Chinese food in Mansfield, Louisiana. I was like, I'm telling you, it's pretty good. And he's like, well, I'm not doing it.
this let me. I'm not sidetracking you. This is coming from a guy who took us to the Chinese buffet here in Tyler. And you thought it was the greatest thing ever.
I like Chinese buffets.
You do.
I'm sorry, I do every once in a while.
I just wanted to give everyone a kind of a an idea of what your definition.
They make me feel a little funny sometimes, and I sweat. Anyway, so we go to this place, okay, and this thing is. So we're in there, and have y'all ever seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes.
So that's what it feels like. They were in the town, or in like a place that's Napoleon Dynamite.
Eat your food, Tina.
Like there's no music in there at all.
Yeah.
There's no music playing. It's a little bitty, tiny restaurant with like wood panel walls.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it used to be a house.
Oh no.
So we have these two old men behind us that are talking, and like the old man and like me and Carson are sitting there and we're listening, and you can hear everybody's conversations. And we have this one old man who's talking about the cops picking him up, and this dude's like 90. He's talking about the GD cops picking him up and taking him to the border, and like telling the story. And I'm like looking at him, like, dude, is this really happening right now? And then at the same time, this dude's doing this. There's these two women, like one of them's like really really old, and the other one's kind of sort of old, and both of them are like hacking up lungs at the table. It's like you're hearing this old man talk about the cops, and you hear this old lady. She's like. And then the old lady, she goes, well, I kept telling that bitch. I mean, just like, that's all you're hearing. And like, they got little kids with them and stuff. And like, that's what you're hearing. And we're like sitting there thinking like, and not to mention, so we both make a plate. And
so it is a buffet.
It is a buffet.
Oh, boy.
So we both make a plate, and we come back and we sit down and take a big old bite of our food. And we both look at each other.
Oh, boy.
And it wasn't good. So we finished those plates and went back and got more plates just in case.
I thought it wasn't good.
Oh, it was terrible.
Why'd you keep eating it?
Well, that's rude not to eat it. Plus, we might have been able to get something good on the next plate. So we go get two. The rice was good.
Yeah.
So we go get two other things, and the first thing I got was I got a stuffed shrimp. It looked like it looked like dressing. It looked like dressing with a shrimp tail sticking out the top of it. So like I take a bite of it and I'm like, whoop. And Carson getting up to go get his other plate. He's like, dude, get some of those stuffed shrimp. So he gets one. He like takes a bite out of it. Instantly, he's like, I mean, this dude, he's like sweating. You know, his armpits are sweating, and I'm laughing so hard. So we finish those plates, and then we get out of there. And I mean, both of us like have instant food poisoning. Like if it like it's one of those things like where you know you messed up on the first bite, and after that second plate, man, you really knew that something was wrong.
Here's the deal. After that first bite, when you felt like something was wrong, why? That's what I don't get. Why was there another plate involved? You just had to try, right? You just had to keep going.
Carson got sushi.
It looked like chili or something, right?
It wasn't right. So we get out to the parking lot. We get out to the parking lot, and I'm sitting in the truck, and Carson's like, it's right there in the parking lot. No, we're not in the parking lot. He had backed up. We're in the middle of the parking lot where people are driving, like not in a parking spot. we're like he stopped, like we were driving out, and he stopped, opens the door, gets out of the truck, and then just immediately starts puking. And not only is he puking, he's taking pictures of his puke and sending it to his friends. And I'm laughing like a little girl, like cackling.
Yeah.
And to the point where I thought I was about to puke.
Just because you were.
And he's not trying to hide it.
He's going all out.
Puking everywhere.
Okay.
So the next day.
Y'all go back.
Huh?
Y'all go back.
No, I have diverticulitis, okay? And so I don't really know what that means. They just told me I had it, and my stomach hurts really bad a lot. So that caused a diverticulitis flare-up. Yeah. So the next day...
Flare-up. If you get a flare up,
it's
call
like a
your
real
doctor.
thing. It's not like herpes flare-ups.
No, I hope not.
Yeah.
Cause your stomach to itch real bad.
I haven't had one of those.
You know about those?
I haven't had one of those in weeks. so the next day, we go back to Louisiana, and I'm not feeling good, man. Like I'm in a bind, in a bad bind. And then I think we ate tacos the next day.
Well, that may be a little bit safer.
No, we ate tacos today
Okay.
from a taco truck.
Okay. That seems safer.
Well, I had a hot Cheetos taco. No. It was a burrito. It was a burrito, and I'm like up there at the window, and there's like this Mexican guy, and I'm looking at these burritos, and I'm like, man, I really want one of these burritos. And there's one, and it's called a hot Cheetos burrito, or fire
boy.
Cheetos burrito.
Yeah.
I said, does that really have fire Cheetos in there? He goes, yeah, it's amazing. So I got one. Fire Cheetos, jalapenos, and queso. Like hot queso.
There you go.
Boy.
Did it sit well with you, though?
No.
No?
No.
What about Carson? Was he okay?
Yeah, he had a burrito too, and 2 tacos.
He's a brave man. I
no.
applaud his his
Oh,
bravery.
whoa. And hold on. This is the best part. After the Chinese food incident, so I come home and I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Like we're driving 300 miles after this.
Mm-hmm.
And like as we're getting home, like it's coming. Like I'm in a bad bind. Did I send y'all that walking video of like the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post that video on our page so everybody knows what it's like. You know when you really have to go to the bathroom and you kind of walk and you're squeezing at the same time? Like you just really, you got to get there.
Of course.
So I run inside. Carson drops me off. I just leave all my stuff in his truck because I've got to go. So I go inside. I run in the bathroom. No toilet paper. I'm like, crap. So I get up, look in the cabinet. No toilet paper. I go in the other bathroom downstairs. No toilet paper.
Oh no.
At this point, I've also got to pee. So it's one of those like where you're about to pee your pants and you're about to poop your pants. So I run upstairs to the kids' bathroom. No freaking toilet paper. So then,
There's a shortage still.
dude, I don't know how I'm still here. So then I run into the garage and I've got this like bin of shop towels, and I'm like yanking shop towels out of this thing. I'm just yanking these big blue shop towels out, and then the freaking shop towel dispenser breaks. So I've got to take the lid off with a screwdriver, and this whole time, like in my head, I'm sitting there thinking, like, here's what's going to happen. I'm fixing to just give up on this.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to squat right here in the garage, and I'm
Yep.
fixing to just let it go.
Just let it go.
And then my kids are going to come home, and I'm going to be in the middle of the garage crying and pooping my pants all over the floor. And how am I going to explain that, first of all? So,
Thank you, Louisiana Chinese food.
point of the story is, boys and girls, if you ever come across a Chinese food restaurant in Mansfield, Louisiana, don't go.
Don't do it. I feel like that's the best advice we've ever given. This is the most important show ever.
Well, I'm glad I can
And that's
tell y'all
why.
that.
So I haven't laughed that much since I was in the old professional tickling job that I was in.
Oh, have you seen that? We were just
No.
talking about that a while ago.
Competitive tickling, is that what you called it?
I think that, I don't know if it's competitive tickling. There's a documentary about it on HBO.
I've got to watch this because first of all, when you said that this afternoon, we had a group message with Kyle the intern, us two, and Chance, who is here. Oh no, he's not here.
He's never here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, we have a group message, and you mentioned competitive tickling, so we started sending GIFs or
Can
GIFs
you believe how many of them there are?
of tickling, and it's the most uncomfortable thing I've ever
Holy
seen
crap.
in my life.
It is a real thing, competitive tickling.
Well, tell us. Did you watch the whole?
Yeah,
whole
as I
thing?
was sitting on the couch in a very feminine way. But did you know that you can? Did you know that you can actually? You can call somebody. Okay, so the thing is like the whole thing is you can.
There's a kid break into the man cave. Let's show them what you got. What is that?
Claire drew me a picture of some unicorn fish.
Oh,
It's
narwhals.
narwhals. Okay.
It looks like they're tickling each other. Can you see that? On
Dude,
camera?
the whole tickle thing is an inappropriate thing. And I'm sorry if anybody that listens to this thing
Is offended by tickling?
is offended, or if they do, they are tickling each other.
They're tickling each other's.
They're touching each other. Oh, what is that called? Kyle. Kyle, what is
No,
that called?
no, no. I know what it's called.
What is it called? Oh,
I know what it's
tell the story.
No, it was
Kyle.
my story. I'm not telling it.
Kyle, tell this story. Holy crap! What is that called?
Docking.
Docking.
Do not, whatever you do. I know Steven's watching right now.
Holy crap!
Do not look up docking. If you're at home
Everybody's
or on
gonna
your
look up docking.
Yeah, now that I said that, do not do it.
Kyle, tell that story.
No.
All right, here we go. So one day at work, every day Jeff listens to this radio station. What's
The
it?
ticket
The
in Dallas.
Ticket.
Yep.
And they were talking about this thing called docking. Well, Jeff didn't know what it was, so he Googled it on his work phone.
I really didn't know what it was.
And was shocked to find out what he found.
Yeah.
So
Okay, everybody, put your kids in the other room. Right.
No, or we could just say it looks kind of like that. I don't.
Two men do it together.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So that's as far as details we'll get. But Jeff found it hilarious, so he came to my office and was telling me about it.
Have you heard about this? What is this?
He's like, tell me about the whole station. So we go to lunch that day at Walk-Ons.
Justin? Hey, Justin?
Yeah, with Justin. And we're at Walk-Ons, and I have this great idea. We had just got this new IT guy who was in charge of all the phones, and we had to download something for our phone so he could get in it if he needed to. I called Steven and said, hey, Jeff looked up this term called docking. I want you to mess with him about it or something. So Steven's like, all right, I'll do
So
it.
mean.
So we leave
So
lunch,
mean.
and we run into Jeff at Academy, I think.
Yeah, we all planned to go to Academy because we had a little bit more time. at
Jeff
lunch.
is freaking out. He's like, dude, Steven just texted me and he said, hey, man, I noticed that you were searching this term called docking. I don't know what that is, but I also don't know who gets these messages. So
He was trying to insinuate that our CEO and president and all these people are getting these in hope and our HR.
And they're seeing that you're looking up.
yeah,
Yeah.
docking on the
Yeah.
work docking.
Yeah.
So Jeff's response was like, haha, yeah, man. I didn't know what it was. I'm definitely not into that type of stuff.
Oh man.
So
Yeah.
he's freaking out. But I forgot to tell Steven that our HR would go along with it if he just let it go. And Jeff was freaking out so much he was about to call our HR and just tell on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something you don't want showing up on your work phone. And so, Steven, he's a pretty dry guy, but boy, he was in on it. But he let me know too. So I know he was watching. Speaking of watching, what are we watching here? Floor's Lava?
There we were. I don't know what happened to it.
If you hadn't watched the Floor's Lava, it's entertaining
there's
for
another
about
one
20 or
coming
30
on.
minutes. If you want. So, okay, back to competitive tickling.
How did we get off of that?
Well, because of the narwhals.
Oh, thanks.
And that's what that was. It
what
looked
the
like.
hell is a narwhal?
Well, it's a thing.
Is it a real thing?
They're mythical. No, I think they're real, but
A
they also have a
narwhal?
mythical kind of. It's like a seal with a horn.
Walrus unicorn.
Yeah.
A narwhal. I don't think. that's
Look up
real.
narwhal. Yeah. It's like a mythical creature,
It is real.
but real.
Narwhal. It's a narwhal.
No, it's a narwhal.
Narwhal.
Yeah.
A medium-sized toothed whale
Yeah.
that possesses a large tusk
Oh,
and
yeah.
a protruding canine tooth.
Yes.
A canine tooth in a
Is it
fish?
a dog? Is it a dog?
Can you catch them?
I bet you can catch them.
Is
But
there
you
a-
got to watch out for that protruding tusk.
Is there a fishing season for narwhal?
No, there ain't no fishing season for narwhal.
You can find them in Greenland,
Hmm.
Canadian.
But they also have some kind of
Canada.
mythical, like dudes who like spend too much time in the basement playing video games. Call the intern. They
Have you ever heard of?
they have like shirts with like narwhals on them and stuff. It's
I
like
want
a
a
thing.
shirt with a narwhal.
It's a
on
thing.
It.
I promise. Look it up. It's a thing.
Is it something? You know? Have you ever heard of LARPing?
LARPing? Yeah, it's where.
I've heard that word, but I don't know.
It's the dudes the people who sword fight
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
park with
Yeah.
like cardboard swords.
Yeah, they're pretending to be in the
Middle
King
Ages.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professional tickling.
Is there professional LARPing?
I imagine there is.
I bet there's a season for it.
We got off of the professional tickling because of the narwhals and
The tickling
docking.
thing is inappropriate.
So what is the show about? Is it about how you get into professional tickling?
These dudes, they apparently have a site or something,
Okay.
and they tickle each other.
Okay.
And I think whoever, if you laugh, you lose. I don't really know.
It's like a contest? Or it's like just like a pleasure thing? Or what is...
It might be a fetish.
Fetish is the word
This
I was-
doesn't look like a fetish to me, though, on the show.
On the show, it's
looked
like a
they
competitive-
were competitive tickling. Like, they were like, hey, dude, you gonna go tickle each other later?
You want to see who's the best tickler?
Or the best at getting tickled?
The best at getting tickled.
Who is the least ticklish?
I'll tell you this right now. My father never was ticklish, ever.
I'm so ticklish. And I
I'm not.
hate
You hate...
snicker pokes. I hate sneaker pokes.
Sneaker pokes?
You know, if somebody sneaks up to you and pokes you.
Oh, sneaker pokes.
Sneaker poke.
Okay. Kyle the intern with the sneaker poke. Okay.
Yeah. I
So you
hate
would not be
sneaker
a
poke.
good professional tickler.
No.
Would you be good at giving the tickles?
I feel like I would be a good tickler.
you'd be a great tickler. You got that beard.
I
You
feel
could, like-
Caleb, I feel like you're the person that if you get laughing, all you have to do is get your hand close and you
He's already laughing.
I'm just worried to death you're fixing to sneaker poke me.
So let me ask this. Are there two so like in baseball?
No, you're asking the wrong. You need to Google this stuff.
I'm gonna Google it. I just want to ask. Let me
Just
ask.
because I
watch
saw-
the film tonight or whatever.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Sitting Indian style.
Yeah, because I'm cold. But let me ask this. Just give us a little hint.
Okay.
So like in baseball, there's a pitcher. They're good at pitching. They don't really hit. There's a good pitcher. There's
Or-
also a hitter that can really hit the ball well. So in professional tickling, is there someone who just gives the tickles, or do you have to be like an all-around player? You have to be able to receive and give. Does that make sense?
I don't know if there's an offense and a defense.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that you have to play both offense and defense.
You got to go both ways.
Whew, man.
Listen,
Let's. Thanks for viewing, everybody.
no, what? We're shutting it down
Maybe we got shut down.
because of the professional tickling?
Maybe we got shut down like those doctors got shut down on the Facebook page.
Ooh.
Dude, those doctors got blocked.
I don't even know
Gone.
what you're talking about, but that sounds bad. Waylon Fulton's watching. Hey, Waylon.
No, on the Facebook,
Hi, Brian. Hi,
everybody
Brian.
was sharing these doctors that are like standing at the White House talking about.
Oh,
how-
talking about like hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, hey, that is. I really think that's a true thing because like my mom got it, and she takes that medicine and has for years for lupus.
Really?
She has lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, so that's like
Cleared her up.
two huge or two major autoimmune diseases. She got COVID, and it wasn't even a big deal. She was just tired.
We're getting some comments on the old Facebook.
About narwhals or docking?
No, Derek Easley said receive and give, and then he put some funny faces, and then
Oh,
we
man,
got
yeah, we-
Chase Case and wow, first the docking, and then both ways.
Dude, we opened up some doors on this one.
Listen, you said both ways. I just said both ways. I didn't mean that in any way. I didn't mean that in any way, Kyle the intern.
What's next on the list?
There's nothing on the. The last thing that we had on the list is would you rather, and I don't know if Kyle had anything ready. Kyle had come to us and said, I think this would be fun to do a little would you rather. I don't know if you've ever done this game. It's a good game to kind of see
Is it
where your mind's
Is
at.
it a drinking game? I've always done
Could
it as
be.
a drinking game.
It could be. I think it could be.
I mean, if you want to drink, go ahead. I think you've already started though.
I have, but I need another one.
Matt Furch just commented, I picked a weird time to tune in.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, you did.
Can you imagine just like just joining in right there.
Listen, Matt, we just started talking about government controlling the weather, and then we got onto narwhals and
How does this even happen here?
I don't know. That's why I love it. All right, Kyle, what do you got for us?
I just got 3. They're not bad.
Okay.
The first one would be, would you rather have to sprint everywhere? So instead of walking,
I'm already leaning towards the other one.
you have to sprint.
Okay.
Or would you rather have to scream every time you have to say something?
I feel like I already screamed.
Yeah, I figured
already-
you would be going that way.
You already scream, literally. Maybe not too much. I feel like there's other loud talkers that we might have in our that we
In our
work with,
circle?
but listen, if you're running everywhere, you're getting there at a quicker pace.
Probably going to be in good shape. You might
Good
get down to
shape. You'd be in better
260.
shape.
290.
Would you? You'd be in better shape. You'd have more time to do things because you're running everywhere.
Yeah, I'd rather scream. You don't have to talk me into it. I already know my answer.
Okay.
What about you, Jeff? Which one would you do?
I'd probably rather scream. Andrea just commented I'd rather scream, which is probably true. I'm not a runner. I feel like my blood sugar would get low.
You're like Kirk Cousins.
You always,
You like that?
you always default to the dang diabetes. You know,
Well, that diabetes is serious now.
All right.
it is.
Here's one.
Here's one.
Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again?
Oh, boy.
Why
boy,
is that a what the hell?
Boy. I tell you what. I don't like standing
I'll
in
pick
line.
lines.
What? But isn't the traffic like just a big line? See what I'm saying?
Ooh.
There has to be a car in front of you for it to be a line.
Okay.
I'd rather not ever have to stand in another line.
I think I'd rather not stand in line.
Do you know that there are places that I won't eat because I have to stand in line?
Exactly. I think I agree with that one because at least in the car, maybe you're listening to something or you're hanging out with your brother that pukes a lot.
The puker.
I think I'd pick not waiting in line. I think.
You know what we're gonna do?
What's that?
Do you know what we're gonna do?
No.
We are gonna have a eating challenge on this show.
Okay.
We're do y'all
Like
want
hot
to?
stuff
Not
and
hot
everything?
stuff. I can't eat hot stuff.
Well, then we're doing hot stuff. So
Gross
I'd
stuff.
win.
Gross stuff.
I can't eat hot stuff either, but
Well, let's eat gross stuff,
okay.
and we'll get Carson over here.
Okay.
Okay.
And watch him puke.
Are y'all in on that? Can we
Yeah.
plan that?
Yeah.
Like, we need to have. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we got to send. We always make all these plans, and it never happens.
No, it won't
We
happen.
got to do the pickleball tournament first.
Oh yeah, pickleball tournament sponsored by Nike. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Keep your calendars open.
We're still waiting for the jerseys, Nike. Let's hurry
Yeah,
up.
keep
Yeah.
your calendars open.
And where's our damn koozies at? We're supposed to be getting
Whitaker.
I had one more. I had one more,
Okay.
by the way. I had one more.
Here we go.
Let me pull up. All right. Would you rather have one real get-out-of-jail-free card or a key that opens any door?
Key that opens any door. Because I could get out of jail free because I have a key that opens the jail.
They'll
Wow.
just keep catching you, though, and putting
You're
you back.
so deep.
They're gonna keep catching me anyway because I don't sprint.
You're just screaming at him. If the officer pulls you over, you start screaming.
Right, and I'm going
He's
to jail anyway.
automatically taking
I'm
you in.
going to jail.
Even when you sprint, it's just a waddle, probably.
Yeah, we got to go back to that one
I'm pretty fast.
Because listen, if a cop comes up to you if you did something maybe suspicious, and you're running away all the time, they're coming after you.
They're
But if
gonna-
you're screaming at them, they're going to think something's wrong too.
You're going to jail either way.
I'm
These
going
are
to-
trick questions. I think Kyle got.
Yeah.
Kyle got criminal. Would
Man,
you rather?
yeah, I got a story about the whole running from the cops thing. I'm not going to go there though.
No, we're not going to
Let's
do
talk
it.
about it.
Nah.
Let's talk about it, Kayla. We got about we got a few more
Will you
minutes
go
here.
back to jail for it?
What do you mean a few more minutes? We got a timeline.
Would
on
you
this
would
all
you
of a
go?
sudden?
No, I'm just saying. Would you go back to jail if you talked?
I
about
never went to jail.
This? We don't know that.
You
We
might
don't
go
know.
to jail if you talk
No,
about it.
I was just okay. So
We don't know
it's
that.
not even a funny story though. That's what I'm saying. It's just one time that I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it.
Well, okay. On let's talk about it. He's not going to
So,
talk about it.
When I was at lunch today with that company, I was talking about our podcast, and I told them the name is Let's Talk About It, and I told them they'd be amazed how many times we say, we're not going to talk about that.
That's the irony. That's the irony. We're not going to talk about everything that.
Well, I love when people say, like we talk. I mean, it's like I think we're starting to make some moves. Like we're starting to get more followers, probably.
Oh, yeah.
And people always ask, no, we're not getting any followers. Not really anybody that watches this show.
I think my mom's watching. Your mom's watching.
Our parents.
My mom's watching.
His mom's watching.
Oh, God.
Our wives.
Sorry, Mom.
And then the kids that just happen to be in the room when they're watching. But
Okay.
thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
So I love it when people say, well, what's it about? And I'm like,
It's a show about nothing.
You got to
It's like
tune in.
Seinfeld.
like Seinfeld, yeah.
Yeah. You just got to tune in because you never know. I didn't think we were going to bring up, the word that we brought up earlier.
Docking.
Yeah, yeah.
Hashtag docking.
I didn't know we were going to bring that up.
Hashtag, what are those things called?
Narwals.
Narwals.
It says to hand up on the wall.
To hang up on the wall.
Oh,
dude.
to hang up on the wall.
That's so messed up.
Oh, that
I
penguin's
put my
playing
hand
a
up
banjo.
on your hip when you dip,
Well, she wants you to hang that
Okay.
up on the wall. The narwhal's docking.
Narwhal.
So,
It's so hot in here.
so if that's what you want to do.
What's another one? Let's do another one.
You got any more would you rather's? Are we done with that section?
I think I have one more.
Okay.
So, would you rather every time you listen to music, it's only one song?
Ooh. Do we get to pick the song?
No, if I knew bad songs, I would make up one, but
Okay.
I don't know any bad ones.
Okay.
U2.
Any U2 song?
Any U2 song.
Okay,
I
that-
feel like U2's overrated. Am I right?
I can't stand them.
I feel like you do.
Or would you
Overrated.
rather every time you watch a movie, it be only one movie?
Movie.
Man.
Movie.
Kyle, where do you come up with these things?
I got it from the podcast.
Thank you, other podcast.
What podcast do you listen to?
I've been listening to Two Bears in One Cave.
My favorite
Yeah.
podcast.
Tom
is Two
Segura and
Bears.
Bert Kreischer.
Man, you think those guys would get on here with us?
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Dude, if they did, it'd have to be after dark.
It would be
Yeah.
an after-hour special because we
Yeah.
would not be walking out of here with Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
He's my favorite comedian,
Yeah.
and that's my favorite podcast.
Okay.
Well, I like Theo Vaughn too.
Y'all know I don't listen to podcasts.
I know you don't. I do. I mean, I do listen to a lot of podcasts, and I love Theo Vaughn, and I like Bert Kreischer, Joe Rogan. I like Joe Rogan.
I feel like Theo Vaughn was the reason we got this started. Is kind of what you kind of
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
me the idea. You
Oh.
were like, watch this, and
But
Tell
Kyle introduced me to Theo Vaughn.
Tell them
What-
about
what?
the. Tell them about the time we tried to do a prank that Theo Vaughn did.
Oh, so Theo Vaughn has this prank that he talks about on his stand-up, where he was a part of a some dude texting, right?
Yeah.
you're right.
And it was a stranger. And so anyway, Theo Vaughn started carrying on this big long conversation with him.
Yeah.
Well, he started group texting.
Yeah, he started randomly.
No,
getting-
random texting.
Just random texting.
He would just random text somebody.
Yeah.
So we tried that. Like I started a text. It was a group text or something, and I just put random numbers in there, like 10 of them, just random numbers, and sent out a random text, and I did not get one response.
I think-
it was some little kid holding a trophy. Said, "Hey, my son got first place." Heck yeah!
Y'all did that.
And no one replied. No congrats or thank you or anything.
So, do you think that Theo was possibly making it up, or do you think that
I mean, maybe, but I feel like you might get some people to
I
bite.
bet it happened.
we got Hayden Andrews watching?
So man,
Sup, Hayden? Sup, Hayden?
sub dog.
Maybe we should try it right now. Go ahead and send out a text and just see what happens.
Well, I was trying to find. Give me a second. I'm gonna find that text. I'm sure I still have
Do
it.
you want a number like a?
Dude, you've probably sent 1,000, a million text messages since then.
And had no replies.
No replies.
Let's do someone like it with a 432 area code. That'll get a reply. Midland, man, they just
Be like, say, hey man, you got that $100 you owe me?
432.
you would get.
Is
you would
this
get-
illegal?
No, I'll give you a 432 like the very first few numbers, and then you just go with the rest. Well, I got to find one first. Hayden,
we'll
Hayden's
find out
watching.
what
I'll
it
find
is.
his number.
987.
Here we go. Do make up the last four numbers: 432, 924, and then make up the last four numbers. Hayden, I hope you don't get a text message right now. If you do, it's from Caleb.
I need it to be an iPhone. I can't do the green.
You got to make
Okay,
up the
let
last
me
four
pull
numbers.
out my phone book of all the
432.
iPhones.
924.
8865.
There you go.
888.
It's an Android.
Well, so what? It doesn't matter. Did they answer?
Hold on.
Just send it to them and just see what they respond. Say something about, hey, heard you did well on the old test.
No, I said, hey, you got that $100?
Let's see what happens. Gosh, this would be the best part of the podcast
Wouldn't
if
it?
this comes up. Man, I hope so.
But
But how many calls do you get a week, let's say, that aren't, I'm not saying like junk mail or junk calls. I'm saying like real random, like, oh, I thought it was someone else.
maybe one-ish.
I get about 3. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah, I don't know if it's just my old
Well,
phone number.
man,
Or,
you know-
Your auto insurance is out. Those type of-
no. I get one saying, is Christina there, or is Michelle there, or is
yeah.
Well, my
Jim
thing
there?
is, though, is I've got, like, we've had some people come and go at our job.
Yeah.
And I think I've got, like, 4 phones forwarded to me still. Dude,
That's awful.
Yeah.
Are you still looking for a bigger other phone, too? A work phone?
Yeah, I need another work phone.
I may have something for you.
Do you?
No, I don't know.
Well, we can talk about it after the show.
Let's talk about it after.
I still have a phone with a button on it.
Yeah, that's not good. You do
The
need a
home
bigger
button
phone.
is old.
well
It's on there, though.
You know, I don't know if this person's going to answer.
I don't think so.
I hope they do. Maybe you should just send them a picture of this.
Of our narwhal.
Say, look what she drew for me.
I wonder how many people have Googled docking during this last 30 minutes.
Boy, I hope it's a few. No, I don't. Actually, I don't. I'm not putting my name on that.
What do you mean? Your name's already on it. Like, you did it.
I do not condone that search, ladies and gentlemen.
You did that, though.
No way. No way. Well, you know,
Well, how about the? What do you think of the MLB season almost coming to an end already?
Golly, man. I don't know.
you know why? You know why?
Yeah, I know exactly why.
COVID-19.
It's the freaking Truman Show. Dude, we're in the Twilight Zone. We should have the Twilight Zone playing right now.
We should.
Because we are in the Twilight Zone. I'm very aware. Listen, and I want everybody to know this. I'm very aware that the COVID is an actual thing. And I'm not saying that it's stupid, because I know that there are people, especially locally,
Oh, yeah.
that have passed because of it. Like, I'm very aware of that, and I'm not making fun of that situation. I know it's serious, but I really feel like that we're kind of overreacting a little bit, maybe.
Oh.
I was just trying to
Maybe.
talk about baseball.
Oh, and the baseball thing, yeah. It's the weirdest thing.
Do you know they have like virtual fans?
Huh.
Fans? How
They have
great-
cardboard fans, and they have those
My
ESPN can make fans.
and crowd noises and stuff.
It's crazy. I
But
think they
how
get it from
much-
video games.
Yeah,
how
they
much
did.
does it cost to have your picture as a fan?
Well, for the Rangers game, it's $50, and it was called a Doppelranger instead of a doppel.
So they're still so
Pretty good.
Instead of a doppelganger, it's a Doppelranger.
That's pretty good.
It's
so
pretty
they're
good.
still selling tickets.
Pretty much $50.
You
I
can
mean, think
send
about it.
us a picture. We'll make a cardboard picture.
Exactly. And I don't know
The
how many
closer
games
you
you
get-
attend.
$5 and we'll hang you on the wall.
The closer you get to the
Yep.
field, the more expensive the ticket.
I would pay the $5 and they put me up in the seats that are
People
way up in
still
the.
people are still paying money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
People paid
To
and
not go to the
I
game.
know people who have paid this. People also paid to go to a concert
Yeah.
at the Ranger Stadium
Uh huh.
in the parking lot.
Yep.
Stay in the parking lot, watch the concert on the screen, but the concert wasn't even at the Ranger Stadium. It was just a. It was like
They were just showing it at the Rangers.
It was a
Stadium?
movie of a concert that was probably live
Listen.
somewhere else.
I don't know.
What are people doing? Why do you pay?
We've all gone crazy.
You pay $50. That's what I'm telling you.
We've all gone crazy.
I've gone crazy.
We have a sale right now. $1. We'll put a picture of you next to the TV,
There you go.
and you can be on our podcast.
We'll put it.
$1.
We'll put you up on the TV. How about that? We'll
Hey,
put
we
your
have to
picture
put
up.
the thing out about the musicians too.
Yeah, that's right. If you are a local musician,
Magician.
if you're a local magician, oh my gosh, come
Please,
on the show.
Come on.
let's
Oh my God, I want to have a magician on the show.
have a magician.
Can we?
Can they talk? Oh no, that's like a what are
mime.
That's a mime.
No, God, you're an idiot.
No, I'm just saying. If they're not watching live, how
I
will they
want
see
a
it?
magician. Dude, this show is going to turn into like Mr. Rogers'
America's Got
Neighborhood.
Talent, but
It
with
could.
no
Lindell's
talent.
got talent.
Lindell's got no talent.
Musician, back. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Musician.
yeah. Local musicians, Texas country preferred or
Blues.
just
I don't care.
Blues. No,
I like
any
hip-hop.
local musician. If you're the next Taylor Swift or the next
I don't like Taylor
Quavo,
I like Lizzo.
Quavo, I would love to get the next
maybe it's
Quavo.
Quavo. I don't know.
I would love to get the next Quavo
Who is
in
that?
here. He's a rapper.
Rapper.
And doesn't he? Is he the guy
Cardi-
that always goes?
Well, I think is it Cardi B's husband. I think.
Cardi B's husband. The next Cardi B. If you're one of those, let us know. Get a hold of us on Facebook. We might. There's a possibility we could. There's a possibility we could partner with a local place. We don't know yet. We're not going to say
dude,
it.
I'll say I want to start like
Okay.
going somewhere like Brisket Love or somewhere like that and doing a live podcast. I'm going to talk to him.
And then we close it out with a live performance.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
By the next Cardi B.
Yeah.
So
Jeff's about to play the closing song, by the way.
yeah, he is. It's about to shut down.
When Jeff gets tired, I mean,
What's
Kyle-
his name?
When,
What's his name?
shut up, Kyle.
What's his name?
Shut up, Kyle.
You don't know his name.
When Kyle's calling him Jeff. When Kyle gets tired of like sitting here, he just immediately starts playing the.
It's good. You don't want to. You don't want
I
to go
was
too
getting
far.
ready for the head nod from Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff does give a nod. I can
do.
talk forever.
Yeah, but then it starts getting too random.
Oh, it's
It's-
random.
We got Aaron Paul. Hi, Aaron. Hope you're still watching. Hayden. Mark Washburn's on.
What?
Mark Washburn and Derek Easley.
Man, Derek's supposed to be at work right now.
I think he is at work. I think he's listening on the old headphones. Waylon Fulton tuned in. I don't know if there's. I can't tell who's still here. Steven, we hope you're still listening, Steven.
Kyle gets tired of like sitting here, he just immediately starts playing the.
There's a little playback there by.
You want me to turn that down?
Yeah, turn it down. It's annoying. So,
So, do you want me to play the music?
yeah,
or
let's
not?
go ahead and shut it down.
let's shut her
We can still
down.
riff on top of it, though. That's what I like to call that a radio term, a little riffing.
Okay, guys. Well, you know what? It's been real fun. Friday night podcast.
Friday nights.
Those
Usually
are
on Sundays.
dangerous. A Friday night podcast is a dangerous podcast.
Jeff,
People are getting ready to have a good weekend. We let it off. We let it off.
end us with a better dad joke, man.
Get it.
Better dad joke. I gotta think. Let me think.
How do billboards talk?
The question is, how do billboards talk? Kyle, how do billboards talk?
Sign language.
Woo!
Okay, we're gonna do this dad joke thing. I like it.
I like it. I like it too. I gotta be ready. I've got a book. I got it at Christmas one
hey,
year.
for real, we need somebody to come up with us another podcast song. All right, we're gonna do this musician thing. I need anybody that's listening. Start sharing with your friends that are musicians, and we're gonna really make a go at this thing. So we're gonna sponsor. We'll talk about you, and if you have an album or whatever they call it nowadays, we'll do that. So I'm rushing because Kyle's fixing to turn the mic off.
Oh, is he?
He's
Don't
got
turn
his
it off
finger
yet.
on
I got you one more dad joke. Why do male ants float in water?
I don't know, Jeff. Why do they?
Because they're boy ant. You like it? We've had a good time.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Let's talk about it.
Bye.